I'm Linda Heldman with Canadian Beats. I am here with JJ Shiplett on the Johnny Reid tour, and we're going to have a little interview.
Yeah, we are.
Thank you for doing this.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Awesome, awesome. So I have a series of questions here. We'll try not to keep you too long. Alrighty. Okay, so how would you describe your sound for someone who has never heard your music?
I would say it's roots rock and roll. There's a little bit of country. Explaining roots, there's a little bit of country, there's a little bit of rock and roll, and there's a little bit of folk. All kind of smashed into one.
Okay, okay. Now, you have been compared to Chris Stapleton, who a lot of us hadn't heard of until this past year. Being compared and having a similar sound and style, do you agree with this comparison?
You know, like that's a pretty big honor to be compared to a dude like that. I mean, he won a pretty big Grammy there this past year. Great artist, great songwriter, great singer. Anytime you're compared to somebody of that stature, you know, you let it be. You don't fight that one. I don't necessarily see it myself. I guess I do see it myself, but there's other people that I would compare it to first.
Okay.
But it all depends on how you look at things. Probably our songwriting's a little bit different, but vocally, and we both got long hair and he's got a bit bigger beard than I do. But you know, it all works out. You know, you run with it and let it be.
Okay, so you're okay with that?
Oh,
People make that reference.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty. Okay. Well, many are calling you one to watch. I have that in quotes. One to watch.
Whatever that means.
Now, you've been out working in the music industry for 12 years. I think I read that. It was like 12 years, paying your dues, doing all that stuff that musicians do before they get known, like their overnight success. So, being called one to watch, how does this make you feel?
You know, it doesn't bother me, actually. It maybe. I always look at it like this, you know, I've been doing this for a long time, and yeah, a lot of people are just starting to pay attention now. But I wouldn't have been prepared for people to pay attention the way that they're beginning to do if it was 10 years ago. Like 10 years ago, my songwriting, my singing, my performance, my level of maturity was just so much lower than it is now. Still pretty immature. That I wouldn't be prepared for. Like everything is snowball. It gets bigger and bigger, and you play the junky little gigs on your own in front of nobody, and you learn from those gigs. And then when you get the opportunity to play in arenas, opening for Johnny Reid, hopefully you're learning again, but you have a bit of experience that you're running with. So it doesn't bother me. I'll take it. Same thing.
So you're in the right place at the right time right now.
Yeah. I hope so. I hope so.
Well, certainly by the fan reaction. Like I was at the show on Thursday night in Sudbury, and the fan reaction to you was just amazing.
That was a fun gig.
Very receptive.
That was a fun gig. Really fun gig.
So I'm looking forward to seeing you again tonight, sort of knowing what's coming.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is JJ's EP called The EP.
Yeah, we went for a real straightforward title.
Yeah. I love the cover. Got that whole Jesus look going on there. Now, this debuted at number 4 on the Nielsen SoundScan Canadian Country Albums chart.
Yeah.
That is pretty impressive. Pretty darn impressive.
Who would have thought? That was a pretty big surprise.
Do you feel pressure for the next release because of this?
I don't.
No?
I don't. We were all pretty surprised when we saw it get up there. I think it got up to number 3 this week.
Oh wow, that's good.
But we were all pleasantly surprised. And you know, the goal was to just get people listening to the music. And so however that needs to happen, that's, you know, we'll take it. Getting caught up in the charts thing has never really been my idea, although cool, super cool. It's just never really been something that I've been worried about. I've always just wanted to get people to be able to hear the songs.
Well, there are chart watchers, and,
exactly.
If your record song doesn't get to a certain level, then
Exactly.
people kind of go, ah.
Exactly.
So
you have to pay
on a
attention
debut,
to
it's
it.
like, oh, Okay, well, people are going to start paying attention where they didn't before.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully,
So,
yeah.
And you had a pretty good guy behind you on this one, too.
Exactly.
Okay, so is there any plans for a follow-up to this?
Well, we actually have a full-length record done.
Oh,
completely
good.
done. And these are actually 4 songs from the full-length record.
Okay.
So that'll be out later on this year.
Oh, good.
We're going to announce the date pretty quickly here, but that'll be out later this year.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. All right. So, do you have a Canadian artist that you draw inspiration from when you're creating your music, doing writing?
Well, I'm a big Corblon fan, and I'm a
cool.
big Sam Roberts fan.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Rodeo, Matt Mays. I think those are Canadian artists. Johnny Reid.
Gotta plug the Johnny.
Can't forget about that one. But Johnny, seriously, that dude can sing sing like a bird. So it's I'll listen to that. After being on the road for so many years, traveling across Canada, I've met so many great Canadian artists that are independent, that are writing fantastic songs and putting on great shows, and though I draw inspiration from those people. Even the guitar player in my band, Daniel Huscroft, he's a fantastic songwriter who I've gone on the road with many times. And those are the people that I draw the most inspiration from. The people that are out there grinding it out and writing incredible songs and maybe not getting the recognition they deserve for it. So.
Okay. When you're performing, do you, from your own music, do you have a lyric that is one of your favorites? Like a line in there that just stands out?
I do have some favorite lyrics, but at risk of sounding narcissistic, I don't know if I want to say them.
Go.
It's like one of those things.
We won't judge.
It's one of those things. You write the song, and you put it out there, and you allow other people to create interpretations of that song. And a lot of times, those interpretations aren't my initial interpretation, my understanding of where I was going with that. So I have some favorite lyrics, but I like to just let people just kind of have their own favorite lyrics, and to keep that kind of my favorite lyrics with inside. So when I'm singing them, I'm not like pushing them on anybody. I don't want anybody to be like, oh, I know that's his favorite lyric, and now he's over singing it now.
Well,
really pushing it home.
Well, the 2 songs on this, the first 2 tracks, really hit me.
Okay.
I really do like them. Higher Ground.
And Darling, Let's Go Tonight.
And Darling, Let's Go Out Tonight. It starts off like you think it's going to be a slow song, and then all of a sudden it's like you just get right into it. To me, it's almost like Springsteen. Like, he starts certain songs and then they'd be slow and then they just get into the groove. So
I'm a big Springsteen fan.
Well,
I've been listening to Springsteen my whole life.
Everybody listens to Springsteen.
Yeah. So that's I'll take that if you say it's like a Springsteen song.
That's just my opinion. Hey, but buy the EP yourself, and you can make your own
judgments.
Yeah. I like that word, judgment. Okay, so talking about songs, do you have a favorite one you like to cover?
Favorite songs to cover? Well, we've covered a lot of songs over my years, but me and the band right now are working through Tiger by the Tail.
Oh, okay.
I've got the tiger by the tail, and it's plain to see.
I can't sing right now.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm still getting over bronchitis.
That's what I've been liking playing right now. So maybe we're just working through it in sound check, trying to figure it out. Trying to figure out who's doing what. Everybody always wants to do more than they should. So
I'm trying to think, what song did you do on Thursday night? And I could just tell the whole band was just getting right into it. It was toward the end.
Probably Something to Believe in at the very, very end.
Yeah.
It's our last song of the night.
Yeah.
It's on the EP there, and I've been playing that song for a lot of years. And me and the boys always talk about before we hit the stage, like, let's go up there and let's play some music together. So often on the road you're playing shows, and we've even said to each other, like, I just wish we got to play more music. But every night we get to play together. But it becomes such a routine that you forget that you're on stage with your brothers. And so we've been trying to create moments for each other when we're singing together, and remembering that we are very, very fortunate to be able to be up there with our friends and brothers. And so we at the very end of the show, we're pretty much giving it all we got at that point.
Yeah.
It's go time,
Yeah.
as Greg, my bass player, would say.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Alrighty. So, yeah, we're doing the trombone thing here. So, after the tour is over, which we're about halfway right now, what does 2016 hold for you?
Well, we'll have the new record out later on this year. Once the tour's over, I'm going to take some time to myself. You know, maybe go away for a couple days.
Lie on a beach somewhere.
Yeah. And then it'll just be random shows. We're playing some country festivals, doing sort of the festivals thing around Canada, and then the record will be out sometime in there.
So people can buy it
People
when
will be
they're
able
at
to buy
the
it.
festivals?
Well, I don't know if it'll be out for the festivals, but it'll be out sometime in there. Sometime. I don't even really know yet.
Well, get it out in time so that we can vote for the CCMAs.
There we go.
You know,
That's
you
what
gotta
we
do
need to
that.
happen.
It's all about timing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's you leave it to the people in charge, because I'm assuming they're thinking about that too. But yeah, then the fall we'll have the record out by then, and we'll just hit the road, tour as much as possible, and hopefully make it a pretty busy year of playing shows across Canada.
Great. Well, I do hope you come back to Sudbury, because I would definitely be there to see you.
I would come back to Sudbury.
I know we're in Oshawa tonight, but I would like to see him back in Sudbury.
I want to play the old barn again. I want to play the old barn again. That's my goal.
We'll find out who's touring in the fall and say, hey, can I hitch a ride on your
All
tour?
I want to do is play the one
Just
Sudbury show.
want to play Sudbury. Linda wants me to play Sudbury.
I still haven't figured out why the water tower's for sale. Who's buying that? Who buys water towers?
Sudbury had 2 water towers, and one of them got torn down. This is totally off topic. And they spent all kinds of money to fix this water tower, and now they've got it for sale.
It's amazing.
It's Sudbury.
Home of the wolves.
And potholes.
Potholes, yeah,
There are a lot of potholes. Okay, so, as I mentioned, we're about halfway through the tour. You're about halfway through the tour. What's the highlight been for you so far? The barn in Sudbury.
The barn in Sudbury was one. One of the highlights performance-wise was in Calgary, where I live now. We did 3 nights at the Southern Jubilee. And on the last night, I had said to everybody in the crowd, forgive me for just taking a moment. I had tons of friends and family there. And I just asked the crowd to forgive me for taking a moment, just to take it in. I mean, as I said, nothing's guaranteed. You don't know when you're going to be back. And George, our lighting tech, who's a great dude, brought up the lights and just gave us about 20 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Just to stand there and
just
a ton
look
of the crowd,
out and see everybody. And
a ton of the crowd stood up and gave us a standing ovation, and it was a real special moment.
Just giving me goosebumps. Oh, what an experience.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It was fantastic.
Wow. Incredible. Well, I hope you have more of those experiences.
I hope so too.
So I have to ask, a lot of tours, there's always a few pranksters on the road and strange, crazy things happen. Have there been any pranks on this tour?
There hasn't been many pranks. Natalie McMaster, who is one of the sweetest people to ever live, has gone into our buses and strung up lights.
That's not so bad.
It's not
That's
really
not so bad.
We the drummer in my band, Nathan, he sleeps in the top bunk above me, and a couple nights ago he was asleep, and so we pulled him out of his bunk and we bus surfed him basically. We all got underneath him, basically crowd surfed him to the front of the bus just to wake him up again, to get him back hanging out with us. We felt the party needed him.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, there you go. And you could always throw him in a snowbank in northern Ontario.
Yeah, it was fun. Here, wake up, bud.
or if you find a lake and there's an opening, that would wake him up.
Yeah, that'll
Polar
get him going.
dip.
That'll get him going. I'm sure he won't be happy about that.
Okay, if you ever do that, it wasn't my idea.
I'll blame it on you.
It wasn't my idea.
Blame it on you.
Okay, so what was the last concert you attended as a fan?
The last concert I attended as a fan, I know, I gotta think about this for a second. Didn't read this in the questions, didn't get this far down actually. The last concert I attended. You can edit this out, right?
Yeah.
Cut bases. How is this so difficult? I got it. The last concert I attended was Brandi Carlile in Calgary.
That name.
Oh.
I know that name.
She's from I believe Seattle.
Oh,
Or
okay.
Portland, Seattle, I believe. She's been around for a lot of years. She came and played a venue in Calgary. And she has the most incredible voice I've ever heard.
I will have to look her up. The name sounds familiar.
It's unbelievable. And I remember standing there, and I was with my sister and my girlfriend and a couple of the boys in the band, and we were just blown away at how incredible her voice was. How absolutely stunning it was. That was the last one.
Cool. All right, thanks. We talked briefly about festivals, because festival season is coming up. Do you have a particular festival you're looking forward to? Either to perform or just attend?
Well, you know, the one thing that was super special was last year I played Calgary Folk Festival. And it was a ton of fun. It's my hometown festival, so as we were walking through the grounds, Prince's Island, we knew so many people and just had a ton of fun. And then that same weekend I got to go up and play Interstellar Rodeo in Edmonton, which is a festival put on, I think it's by Six Shooter Records, and I got to play right before Luke Doucette, Kathleen Edwards, and Joel Plaskett did like an all-star thing.
Wow, that's an impressive lineup.
And it was unbelievable. It was so much fun.
Huh.
It was so much fun.
Huh.
So those Interstellar Rodeos, there's one in Winnipeg and there's one in Edmonton. I really like those. Those were a lot of fun.
So you might attend this year, or you might perform, depending on whatever's going on.
However I can get there, I'm going to get there. If to break in, I'll break in.
Okay, I'm going to give you a fun question
Okay.
now. Okay, alrighty, there's two left already. This is a fun one. So if we were at Canadian Beats, were to come up to your place for dinner, what would you serve us?
Tacos.
Tacos?
Tacos.
Tacos is your...
Yeah, and then not like anything like crazy special tacos. Just tacos. You know, like you have some ground beef, seasoned ground beef. You're going to have, you know, your lettuce, tomatoes, some guacamole, some sour cream salsa, cheese. Just going to be your standard taco dinner.
Oh, okay.
And then probably I'm going to mix you a couple drinks.
Ah.
Because I like to mix drinks.
Margaritas?
It's more of a rye-based substance thing. Not a lot of tequila in my house. Tequila makes me... it's not good. I stay away from that.
Tacos are always a hit at my house. I have 2 boys, and my youngest, it was always like tacos.
Who doesn't like tacos?
Tacos are good. Tacos are good.
Who doesn't like tacos? Yeah, tacos and shooters. I guess is what we're doing.
There you go. There you go. Alrighty. So, last question. This one you might have to think about. Okay. In 20 words or less, describe JJ Shiplett.
Well, I'm redheaded. I play roots rock and roll.
You have gorgeous blue eyes.
And apparently that's a pretty...
And no, I'm not flirting.
I know, but it's a pretty rare combination, apparently. Red hair and blue eyes.
Yeah, usually it's
I don't know
red hair
the-
and green eyes.
Yeah.
A lot of green-eyed, red hair.
I got the
green
blue eyes. So that's... do we have to do under 20 or do you have to do 20?
Oh,
Okay.
give or take.
Okay.
Give
I
or
would
take.
say
I'm not
I'm
counting.
a
If anyone's keeping track, fine, go ahead. I'm not counting.
I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm a redheaded singer-songwriter. How about that? Redheaded singer-songwriter who is in desperately seeking to write a better song. I really want to write a better song.
That pinnacle song. It's just...
Yeah. I want to write great music. So that's my goal. That's always been my goal, and that's my goal is to just write a better song. And I know it doesn't really describe me as much, but it describes my aspirations more than
Music
anything.
is a part of you, so
Yeah.
you're describing what you
Yeah.
want to do with music. So you are describing you.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
Right or wrong.
And I didn't quite. I think I probably had 10 words.
That's all right. That's
So
all
I
right.
also one day still believe that I can play in the NHL.
Hey, go for it. Go for
Might be
it.
a little old now. But one day, I'll suit up.
Well, maybe it'll be Canadian country artists against NHL oldies.
No, I want to
That would
actually
be
play
fun.
in the NHL. I want to actually play in the NHL. I want to throw body checks. I want to get a penalty. I want to score a goal. I want to chirp a bunch of people, and then I want to get suspended and retire.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I want to make that couple weeks of money, and then I'm out, done.
There you go.
Can't live that too hectic of a lifestyle.
So being a musician is actually easier.
For me,
There you go.
because I don't have to work out every day.
Well, I don't know. When we came in, that whole Johnny's
Yeah, I
crew
noticed
were
how I
working
was
out.
here.
Yeah, you're here.
Was
You're
it?
here. Slacker.
Interview
Slacker.
time. Interview time. Sorry, you can't make workout today, guys. I got an interview to go to.
It's all good. It's all good. Well, JJ, thank you so much for stopping by, letting
Hey,
us do
thank
this
you.
interview with us. We really appreciate it. Again, JJ Shiplett, the EP. They can order it through iTunes.
Get it on iTunes or at shows for them.
Okay, alrighty, do that. So if you're going to a Johnny Reid show between now and what's the last date?
April 5th in
April
Corner Brook, Newfoundland.
Okay, buy one. Well worth the money. All right, thanks. I'm Linda Heldman with Canadian Beats and JJ Shiplett. Thanks so much. Have a great day, everybody.